on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But guys, another week of Little Cup APA. The St. Louis Cranidos are taking on the Boston Weedles in this matchup. I got the wrong logo, but it's all good, man. We're the Rampardos for today, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna be taking on the Weedles. They are kind of not doing so good, 2-8 this season. If we win this, we clinch playoffs, which is crazy considering that this season has been a very up and down battle. If we lose this, we're gonna have to win next week to clinch playoffs. That's basically how it comes down. Anyway, his team, he's got Ferroseed, Scraggy, Frillish, Coughing, Piggypeck, Growlithe, Anorith, Mankey, Grubbin, and Barboach. You can see the 6 I think he's going to bring. He obviously can mix things up, but I'll run through the team really quickly. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I appreciate the support, of course, here on the Little Cup. And question today is, do you want to see more Little Cup stuff in the future after this season? It seems like, I would say, generally the Little Cup videos have not been doing as well as the other battles, so I'm assuming people won't like it as much, but I also know a lot of people really like it more than anything else. So let me know. Have your voice be heard in the comment section below. Let's run through our team. I really haven't brought bulky Mienfoo very often this season, but this time I'm bringing it. Physically defensive, Rock Slide, Drain Punch, Knockoff, U-Turn. Just a good pivot Pokemon, can take some hits, doesn't really care, just knocks off items. I got Choice Scarf, Doduo here, which is phenomenal because it outspeeds pretty much his entire team, except for, I think, Choice Scarf Anorith. He has no true Brave Bird switch in, so once I soften up his team a little bit, I should be able to bring this thing in and just click Brave Bird a bunch. I've got a Defog, Memento, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, Stunky. This thing is designed to basically take some hits, kind of slow the game down a little bit so I can pivot a little bit. But ultimately, you know, keep hazards off the field if he tries to stack me with Ferroseed. But more importantly, just Memento to give my sweepers an opportunity. I've got opponent here, our Mudbray, which is Earthquake, Rock Slide, Stealth Rock, Toxic. Stealth Rock's pretty nice against him. He's got things like Growlithe and stuff, which would not appreciate that damage. Toxic just to wear things down, and we're pretty bulky. I got Lord Helix here with the Rocky MZ. This thing is designed to basically knock out the Frillish at +2. At +2, I outspeed his entire team, basically, except for, again, Choice Scarf, Anorith. And, you know, I got some bulk there. I have Hidden Power Fire as well, so I can hit the Ferroseed, especially after the boost. And Hydro Pump has a chance to one-shot Scraggy after +2 boost. And then, making its debut, I'm bringing the Lucky Egg here, Togepi, with Serene Grace. It's a defensive set with Dazzling Gleam, Fire Blast, Ancient Power, and Soft Boiled. This thing is designed to check the Scraggy, which is one of the biggest threats in Little Cup in general. It's so bulky, it can set up pretty easily. But otherwise, this thing can handle the Ferroseed. It can hit a lot of different things in his team. It's just very bulky. And if I can get an Ancient Power boost, that's 20% chance. Or maybe it's 40. Is it 40 or 20? I'm not sure. Either way, it gets doubled. So I have twice the chance. I think it's 20 for Ancient Power to boost. If I get a boost on Ancient Power, I feel like we just win the game. So that's kind of funny. So we got the Lucky Egg here. And now I've officially used every single Pokemon on my team. So that's the team builder right there. Really quick rundown. I'm going to get connected. I'm actually going to just make sure that my Doduo has max happiness and that I do have HP Fire. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the battle. As we are connected here with Miticus, let's find out exactly which 6 he's going to be bringing for the Weedles. And we'll see how things go, man. In this matchup, really the key is I think Omanite can definitely win this game for us if it can set up a Shell Smash. It just depends on if he has coverage on stuff like HP Grass and stuff, because we aren't Eviolite. So if I had run Eviolite, I feel like that might have been pretty solid. But he does bring Barboach, he brings Coughing, he brings Mankey. So some pretty interesting things. No Growlithe, which is fine. He brought a couple different things that I necessarily didn't expect. But again, as I mentioned, he's kind of out of it. So like, I don't really know, you know, kind of what his plan is, but I don't actually even really know what Barboach does in Little Cup, to be honest, but he's got that, and then he actually doesn't bring the Scrafty, he brings the Mankey instead, which to me is just wild, because, again, that was like one of the bigger threats to me was the Scrafty. So he doesn't even bring Ferroseed either. So what does he have? Oh, he does have Scrafty, he doesn't have Ferroseed. Okay, so he has a dedicated lead, or Scraggy, I'm gonna call it the wrong thing the whole time, don't mind me. So he doesn't have Ferroseed, so he's Mankey. He doesn't have Growlithe, he has Coughing. He doesn't have Anorith, he has Barboach. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So in terms of leads on his end, I mean, I could see him leading a couple different things. Piggypeck being one of the scarier options. Does Piggypeck out one-shot my Mienfoo? Piggypeck. If he is a yeah, he would definitely one-shot me if he like led Piggypeck and just tried to attack me. So, you know, maybe leading Mienfoo isn't the best idea if he led Piggypeck, but if he doesn't lead Piggypeck, then I can pretty easily lead something else. And I do have Mudbray, which can come in. So, you know what? Let's stick to our Mienfoo lead, because I think that's a pretty good lead against a lot of different things. It can knock off. It can kind of just do some damage against him. And it can U-turn out against other stuff. So, let's see what he's going to do. That Piggypeck is definitely scary, though. I do have a couple resists, but I'm sure it's got Bullet Seed. I doubt it's Choice Scarf. It's probably just, like, Skill Link offensive and rocking, like, Rock Blast and Bullet Seed and stuff. But, you know, Mudbray can take the Piggypeck on relatively well. You know, Bullet Seed would knock me out, but if I got a boost, you know, I think we'd be able to live it, so. Let's see here. Oh, that's Eviolite. We're Berry Juice. He does lead Piggy Peck, which was actually kind of the thing that I was like the most scared about. I have to switch out here, unfortunately. I think I have to just like basically sack something off, dude. Yeah, this thing is a huge threat to me. Okay, we're gonna go opponent here because I think that's just my best thing to bring in. He's probably gonna just Brave Bird, but I could be Choice Scarfed, so there's a chance he might be threatened of me being Choice Scarfed or even Fake Out. But yeah, Piggy Peck is just such a threat, dude. Like, it's such a threat. I actually think he kills me here. If he's Life Orb, he actually... It's a 1 in 16 chance to kill me here with Brave Bird. Right? 1 in 16? Yeah, a 1 in 16 chance to kill me with Brave Bird right now. So, we'll see if he does it. And then I'll get the boost. I'll be +1 defense. And then Bullet Seed probably doesn't kill me. So, because he'll hit me the 5 times, but I'll get the boost every time. So then I'll be like +6. Nah, I think he still kills me, but it'll be interesting to see. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I pretty much just have to make this play anyway. I have to bring in Doduo and try to revenge kill this Piggy Peck, because Doduo is at least faster and can do some damage. But he's obviously thinking about this because there's always the chance that, like, he has no switch-ins to a Brave Bird on his team. In fact, like, Doduo just wrecks his team. So Brave Bird just looks so good against him. So he's going to hard switch out, which is great for me. He goes into Emphysema, which is going to be coughing. I went into Mudbray. I'm honestly not too upset about this play. Like, I had Substitute originally on Mudbray, but took it off. So, he's likely going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, if I had to guess. I could just go for Rocks, though. I kind of like going for Rocks here. I don't really feel like I need my Epona, so I don't really care if he burns me. So I think I'm just going to go for Stealth Rocks. Because I like the chip damage I'm going to get on the Piggy Peck primarily. So let's get those rocks up. I'm sure he's going to Will-O-Wisp here, which is, again, not a big deal. I'm just going to end up sacrificing this Mudbray off. He's going to Toxic, so that's actually even better for me that he went for Toxic instead of Willow. Okay. I'm going to go into my Stunky here, I think. Because if I had to guess, I feel like he... Actually, I could Rock Slide, predicting a potential Piggy Peck coming in. Which might not be a terrible idea. I mean, what is this thing going to do to me? It's going to attack again. I mean... That's really it. It's going to either attack me again. Let's just go for Rock Slide, get a little bit of damage off. Maybe I'll get a flinch or something. Maybe I'll catch a switch in here. Kind of catch him off guard. Again, Mudbray is really not going to be that useful. I don't necessarily want to go into my Omanite right now against this thing. There's a chance he has coverage for it, so... Let's see. Let's try to chip this thing down a little bit. I'm glad that we faked out that Piggy Peck now, though. Because he was worried I was Scarfed. Because if I was Scarfed, I could have just knocked him out on turn 1. So his default response to my... Mienfoo is going to be this coughing here, which again, if it's not carrying HP Grass, I can set up all over it. There's a decent chance of carrying HP Grass though. At -2, what does coughing have at -2? If he's -2 special attack, does Hidden Power Grass do really anything to Omanite? I'm gonna connect this. No, I can still live it and set up on him, so I don't get very much damage off on him. He gets flinched, which is fine. I'm gonna get toxic damage here, no big deal. It seems like he wants to stay in, so I think I'm going to go Stunky here. I don't really feel like Stunky's that important to me, and I can go for Memento / Dark Pulse. So we have a couple different options here. I feel like he's going to Sludge Bomb or HP Grass. So let's go to Stunky and see if he does have that HP Grass or not. And we'll see what he's going to do. That leads me to believe that damage there on the coughing is that he's Eviolite. Yeah, it looks like Eviolite damage, so he's probably Eviolite and like just defensive. So let's go Stunky here and see what he wants to do. He's going to just hard switch out. And he's going to go into No Name, which is going to be, what, the Jellyfish? Yeah, that's actually fine. He obviously can pressure me here, but I can just Dark Pulse. And even though he's got a few switch-ins for Dark Pulse, it's really not the end of the world. Like Scrafty and things like that. He's also got to be concerned about like a Sludge Bomb or something. So I'm just going to go for the safe Dark Pulse here. And again, we're chipping away his team right now. So like I have 2 really good switch-ins to... You know, I have a couple switch-ins to Mankey and Scrafty. So at this point, I'm not too concerned. And let me just double-check Mankey. Is Mankey 18 speed or 16? Yeah, so Doduo is still faster. So he just switches out knowing the Dark Pulse is coming. He goes into Scruffles. That's going to be his Scrafty. And again, we're just chipping things away here. So I really like going Togepi right now. I feel like Togepi's a really good play. I don't think it's like super useful in this match. I can also go... Yeah, I mean, can this thing even break through Togepi at +1? Because I have Dazzling Gleam, so I can kind of soft check it. Scraggy. Let me just see here. Dragon Dance Sweeper, if he goes +1, and he goes for a, let's see, Poison Jab. I'm assuming he gets it. Poison Jab. That's not Poison Jab, that's Poison Fang. Poison Jab. Yeah, he's not even like doing half to me, so I'm just gonna go Togepi here. Because then I threaten him with Dazzling Gleam if he tries to set up. And Dazzling Gleam one-shots him anyway, so... And then I can also, like, predict a switch. If I think he's gonna go Coughing, I could just Ancient Power, so... Our Dark Pulse did nothing, dude. So I feel like that Mankey's probably Choice Scarf. I don't know what the Barboach could be, dude, honestly. The Pikipek's probably Life Orb. And the Coughing's Eviolite, I think. I think this Scrafty is Eviolite, too. Like, I could just Sludge Bomb him here. So I don't think he just stays in. I don't think he was Intimidate. I don't think I saw Intimidate. So he very well could be Moxie or Shedskin. He's going to just hard switch out again. And he's going to go into Emphysema. So I think he predicts my switch there. So I think he makes a good play. Do I care, though? Like, do I just... Like what is Coughing? I mean, Sludge Bomb is going to do a lot to me. So it's probably my best interest to switch out. Like, if he Sludge Bombs, though, how much do I really care? Like, I just go Pepe again. Like, Pepe comes in pretty easily here. And we could just have this switch battle, because he's going to keep taking Stealth Procs damage, so, like, I'm okay with this. And I don't think he can get rid of the Stealth Procs either. So, what does Barboach do, dude? I'm just going to switch here anyway. So, Barboach has some pretty weird stats. I'm going to look and see if there's a Smogon page on Barboach. I'm assuming it just gets... Does it get Dragon Dance? It does get Dragon Dance, so I guess the standard set is Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Earthquake, Bounce, and it has Oblivious as an ability, which I think... Okay, so it just can't be taunted. So it does Dragon Dance, so that's what Barboach does. Okay, so another reason to keep my Doduo healthy. Barboach is ground type, yeah. So I gotta keep Doduo healthy here. He's gonna pull another double and go into Mighty Joe, which is gonna be the Mankey. Okay, that's fine with me. I mean, Stunky is okay against Mankey. Like, I guess he could Earthquake me. I think Mankey gets Earthquake. It does. But it doesn't kill unless he's, like, super offensive. So, I mean, I can take any hit here and just go for a Flamethrower. Or I can switch out and go into Togepi again. Which, I mean, he can continue to pivot around if he wants, but I'm not, like, super concerned. So I think I'm actually going to go back into my Togepi here. As long as I have Doduo at full health, I'm in a pretty decent spot. There's a chance he just U-turns here. But he's going to close combat into my Togepi. Which is fine, because I eat the hit. So, alright, so he's going to be... He just straight up dies if he stays in. I'm assuming he's Scarfed, to be honest. I kind of want to Ancient Power. Because if I catch a boost, we're going to be in a tremendous spot. I don't think I need a Dazzling Gleam. I feel like the Dazzling Gleam's too obvious. So I'm going to Ancient Power, predicting the Coughing. He switches. He's going to go into No Name, which is going to be the Frillish. So it's especially defensive Frillish here. If I get an Ancient Power boost, though, it's going to put us just in a crazy good spot. So Lucky Egg, do your thing, buddy. Alright, so we don't get anything. I mean, what's Frillish going to do to me here? I realistically, like, am not super concerned about what it's going to do. It does obviously have Recover, which can be kind of annoying. But do I just gamble the Ancient Power boost again? I feel like he would have Willow over... So if I start getting a boost, I feel like we're going to be in a really good spot. I'm gonna Ancient Power boost, or Ancient Power again. Like, what's the worst that he does? Scald? Like, Will-O-Wisp me? I guess Toxic, but it's like... Granted, even with an Ancient Power boost, it's not like we're gonna be that fast, but the defense boost is gonna be really clutch, so... I mean, I've whittled his dude down here, so... I just need to find an opportunity to set up, really. He's gonna Scald, but we should eat this, I feel like. 18 to 12, so 6 HP. And I have Soft Boiled. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Alright, we got the boost. I'm just gonna heal up here with Soft Boiled. I kind of almost want to get Scald Burn at this point, in case he has Toxic on something. But now Togepi's at +1 across the board, which is awesome. And now Dazzling Gleam is doing a lot of damage to a lot of things. In fact, I don't know how much Coughing wants to come in and take an Ancient Power. Dude, that does nothing. It's so weak, man. Togepi's so weak, dude. I like don't feel like I realized how weak this thing is. It's really weak. But at least Sludge Bomb isn't doing a lot to me now, so. Togepi's like so offensively weak. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need a second boost to really do anything. But I have been in a situation where like he's continuously switching around, taking Stealth Rock's damage, taking chip on his team, and we just have to find ourselves an opportunity to bring in Doduo and click Brave Bird, because once Doduo comes in and starts clicking Brave Bird, he's gonna have a really hard time against that. I mean, fake out Scrafty is probably one of his best ways to kind of slow it down, but we're one-shotting everything, except for maybe like an Eviolite Barboach. So he's gonna stay in. If he scalds and just burns me here, that's fine. There's a chance he has Toxic. I would imagine he has Willow though. He's gonna scald again. That's fine. And it's gonna do very little. It does 4 HP. No burn. Okay, we're gonna go for another Ancient Power and try to get a second boost here, because I sit in on this Frillish all day. And we're gonna be able to potentially two-shot the Coughing coming in, so that could be really good too. But like I set up all over this Frillish, and I'll get another boost if he just stays in against me. And if Togepi gets another boost, I feel like we win the game. So, well, maybe. Maybe. Again, like, it's just a matter of chipping things down. Doduo comes in and just clicks return, or Brave Bird rather. He's gonna stay in again. Can I get another boost? 20%, man. No big deal. Nah, he's gonna recover. Okay, so I see Recover, I see Scald. He hasn't shown Toxic yet, so I'm gonna Ancient Power again. We're not doing much damage to him, but if he doesn't have Toxic, then I'm not like super concerned. I feel like if he had Toxic, he would have used it. Here comes the Emphysema, the Coughing. Alright, this is where I need another boost right here, because let's see how much this does. I can take a Sludge Bomb, so I don't get the boost, but I think 2 more will knock him out. I'm gonna go for it because getting rid of this thing is pretty nice for me, and I can take a Sludge Bomb, so he's gonna Destiny Bond, which is actually kind of crazy. He's pretty weak now. I don't know if I knock him out here. I don't want to take a Sludge Bomb though. He's not going to Destiny Bond a second time because it'll do less. So he's going to Sludge Bomb this time. So I'm going to go Pepe. I think just keeping that thing around is worth it. I'm going to go Pepe here. Let him Sludge Bomb into Pepe, and then I Dark Pulse. And Togepi obviously still has a lot of viability in this match. So I don't want to catch a Pain Split right now, but the chances that he has, he's got to have Sludge Bomb. And I feel like he could have Hidden Power. I don't know, man. I'm in a situation where, like, Doduo comes in pretty soon and just starts Brave Birding, man. And that's all I gotta do. Like, this thing is weak. I don't think he has a switch in for Brave Bird. The Barboach is still a little bit healthy, but the Frillish... the Frillish is at full now, I guess. So, I guess the Frillish can still do something. But I'm gonna just go Stunky here. And we can just Dark Pulse. Surprised that he did that option. He went for the Destiny Bond. I wasn't even close to killing him. I wonder if he would switch out. That's an interesting strategy though, Destiny Bond. I mean, I could easily just Soft Will here and stall him, but I don't want to take a Sludge Bomb because I feel like he's gonna do a lot to me. Even though I have the boost, like Togepi doesn't need the boost to take on the Mankey and the Scrafty. Like, it's there to check those 2 Pokemon, and it can still do that. So let's go to the safe play here into Stunky. And let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna Sludge Bomb. Okay. I know I'm faster. Doesn't really do much to me. I believe Dark Pulse kills, and if it doesn't, it's no big deal because he's not gonna be able to, you know, whatever. So, all right, Stunky gets a kill. Nice. His Coughing's gone. Stunky kills Coughing with Dark Pulse. Okay, Coughing's gone. That's one of the big defensive ways to stop my my whatchamacallit. Alright, so at this point I feel like Piggy Pet comes in, and then I just have to sack off my my Mudbray. Because I really don't think Mudbray does much for me in this match. And unless it's Curse Body Frillish, like, I should be in a really good spot to just Brave Bird things. And even if it is, I don't even think Frillish is taking 2. Like, yeah, I don't think it does. So here comes Muddy Joe. That's the Mankey. I'm not really sure what this Mankey's gonna do. I feel like it's gonna U-turn, is my guess. I feel like it's gonna U-turn. So like there's a part of me that just wants to attack, but I don't see the point. I feel like he's gonna U-turn, but I could just go into my Togepi here. I definitely feel like he's gonna U-turn. Predicting a switch, but like the thing is, Stunky doesn't. He's gonna just U-turn into Scrafty, and then like what does Stunky do? So I'm just gonna go Togepi again. I feel like he's Choice Scarfed. I think he's gonna just U-turn and go into Picky Peck, if I had to guess. There's the U-turn. Okay. So I feel like he's Scarfed. I feel like he's Scarfed. Alright, so here comes Picky Peck, I'm sure, because that's his like primary wall breaker. I wonder if knockoff after Stealth Rocks will be enough to knock out the Picky Peck. No. No. Brave Bird should, though. Even if he's Eviolite, I think Brave Bird kills. I don't think he would be. Yeah. Okay, so the Picky Peck's in range, which is important. And the Frillish is in range after Stealth Rocks for 2 Brave Birds. If he's Eviolite. I know the coughing was Eviolite. That's what it felt like. So, Mankey Scarfed. I'm assuming he could go Barboach here and try to sit up on me. That might not be his worst play. I think if he goes Barboach, I have to go Mienfoo. Just to be safe. I don't want to go Doduo. I think I would go Mienfoo because I can knock off his item. I could Drain Punch, I could sponge some hits, I could start to kind of pivot out, just get some chip on him and then put him in range for Doduo. T-Spikes would have been so good against him, dude. Oh my gosh. If I brought lead T-Spikes Omanite, I would have he would have been so wrecked from that. I gotta figure out how do I set up with Omanite in this match too. I feel like I doubt the Barboach has HP Grass. So if I can Memento on that thing, we might be okay. I mean, I'm in kind of a weird spot. Like if I set up with Omanite, like we win the game. So here comes Twitter. That's the Picky Peck. Okay. So we knew that thing was coming in. So he's gonna take Stealth Rocks here. We'll find out if he's Life Orb or not. I'm gonna go Mudbray 100%. Like I don't need Mudbray anymore. It doesn't do anything for me. So we'll just sack it off. We'll see if he's Life Orb though. He's Bullet Seed. Is he Life Orb? That's gonna knock us out, I'm sure. Alright, we get Stamina. Actually, after 5, it's gonna be interesting. Does this knock me out? Like, I don't really care if it doesn't, but it might not. This might be crazy. We might actually be in a situation where we can live, because we're gonna get our Berry Juice here, and we're gonna be +6. We gotta keep an eye on how much these Bullet Seeds are doing. So I'm +2. He's doing 5. I'm +3 right now. How much is he gonna do this time? So he did 5 damage to me. Now he's doing 3 damage to me. If he's down to just doing 1 or 2 damage, he might not be able to knock me out. That's gonna be crazy. Like, I'm just sacking this thing off at this point. Does it take Life Orb? He does. Okay, so he's Life Orb. Which is good. Alright, I'm sitting here in a situation where I feel like I could live the hit, so I can go for the safe Rock Slide here, I think. I can also Toxic something. Is there any downside to Toxic here? I feel like he switches here. Is there any downside to Rock Slide? I'm not going to Earthquake. As much as I want to Earthquake, I don't think there's any point to. I think my play here is to either Toxic to predict a switch or Rock Slide to knock this thing out. I'm going to Toxic. I feel like if I'm him, I save my Picky Peck here. Because I don't think he's going to knock me out. He's going to lose Picky Peck if he doesn't. Because he's only going to be doing one tick of damage every time. I'm going to Toxic, predicting Frillish. He knows I'm not going to Earthquake. I guess Scrafty with Shed Skin would be a pretty good switch in here, but he's thinking about it. He knows that he's not going to kill me with Bullet Seed. I know he's Life Orb, which is what I expected. So he's worried that my Mienfoo Scarf, well, now he probably doesn't think it's Scarf, but I should have known he wasn't Scarf, because if he was Scarf, he's gonna Bullet Seed. Okay, so I mispredict. If we live this, nah, he gets a crit. I think he just crit that first one, or got a high roll. I think he's gonna kill me here, so it's not gonna make a difference on my prediction. Yeah, he's gonna knock me out. He's still getting 3 damage. Okay, so he made the right play. He made the right play. I thought he was gonna do less than that, to be honest. I didn't think he was gonna be doing 3. I thought he was gonna be doing a little bit less, but that's okay. So my play doesn't matter. Picky kills Mudbray with, well, let's see. Okay, now he's just even weaker. So now I can just go into Doduo. 100%. And he's in a situation where I think Life Orb kills. Or, I'm sorry, knockoff kills. I don't think it's worth going for it, though. Actually, it might be. If he's Life Orb, knockoff's doing 60 to 75. He's at 55. But if he has bulk investment, for some reason, he's going to live it. So I think my best play is just a Brave Bird, to be honest. So I'm just going to Brave Bird. It keeps any momentum on his off his side of the field. He, like, gets no momentum. He has to switch something in here. I'm going to outspeed everything on his team. And something just dies to 2 Brave Birds. Frillish would be the only thing that could potentially take the hits. And even then, I think we still knock out the Frillish. After Stealth Rocks. We're doing 48 to 60. So yeah, after Rocks we do. I guess Barboach could potentially come in and take 2. But again, he's got to be Eviolite. And I just don't think that Frillish is going to be able to take 2. So I should be able to knock something out here. And again, the biggest concern would be a fake out Scrafty. But even then, I'm not like super concerned about that. So he's 100% switching because Doduo is naturally faster than Piggy Peck. Or he just lets this thing go down. In my ideal situation for me is he switches here. To have something else take the hits. Because as much of a threat as Piggy Peck is, like, I know I can one-shot it. So I'm like not concerned about it. So I would rather him switch something in like Frillish or Barboach here and force them to take 2 hits. He's going to just let it go down. That was the right play, I think, for him. So he may try to fake me out here with fake out. Like, nice. He may try to fake me out with fake out, obviously. I'm a little concerned about Barboach right now, if I'm being honest, because it can set up on me. I mean, he's got to be really bulky and Eviolite to really do anything. I still have my Mienfoo. So if Barboach comes in, I'm just going Mienfoo. Because if I knock off its item... Alright, here comes No Name. That's going to be the Frillish. Frillish is pretty weak, though. And I still have my Stunky, so... I think I'm going to go Stunky here on this thing. Although I feel like he predicts that. But what do I lose from that? Nothing, really. I mean, I really don't lose anything. I don't really care if Scrafty comes in. I don't really care if any of those Pokemon come in. I mean, I could also go Togepi. Because then I hit the Scrafty and the Mankey coming in. But I just got to make sure I don't allow that Barboach to set up. So I'm going to go Pepe here. Because I'm going to Memento against this dude, I think. Because I think if he's -2 this Frillish, I think I set up on him. He's going to Scald. He's going to probably knock me into my berry. Yeah, okay. So if this Frillish is -2, I don't think he's one-shotting Omanite. Let's see here. If he has Hidden Power Grass, I think he gets Energy Ball, actually. He might. If he's -2, I think I live the Energy Ball. And then I knock him out with Rock EMZ, right? If I'm +2 and I go for Rock Z, at this range, it should kill. It would be close. I can also Dark Pulse here. I feel like he switches, though. He's going to switch. Why would he stay in here? He knows I'm faster. He's going to go Scrafty, I feel like. I have to figure out how do I break through this thing. I mean, I could just double right here into Mienfoo. I'm going to double into Mienfoo here. I don't see why he stays in, so. If he stays in and Scalds, this is a big boy play. Nah, he's going to switch. Into Scruffles. Okay. So this thing, I can just knock off. That's my play. We just knock off here. I can catch anything with a knockoff. I can also U-turn, but I think if I just knock off this dude's item, he's much less of a threat. I'm not really concerned about the Scrafty setting up right now because he can't one-shot me. So we're just going to knock off in case like he switches. So we make a good read there. And I save my Memento for another day. Yeah, I didn't want a Memento there because I felt like if he switched into a fighting type, I waste my Memento and it's kind of pointless. So I just need to play this like real slow. I just gotta find ways to get my Doduo in and click Brave Bird. That's all I gotta do. That's all I gotta do. Find ways to get Doduo in, click Brave Bird. That's all we gotta do right now. And don't let Barboach set up on us. Do not let Barboach set up on us. Which is scary, man. I'm telling you, Barboach is scary, dude. So, but this Scrafty, I mean, this Scrafty, Scraggy, this Scraggy doesn't really do anything to Mienfoo. Like, he can high jump kick, but I could just switch out. And I should be naturally faster because he's pretty slow. So, I mean, I get to knock off on something, like, regardless. I just don't see what this Scraggy does right now. He's gonna Dragon Dance, so he does go for the Dragon Dance. I'm gonna knock off his item, whatever he has. If he was Eviolite, I'm gonna knock him out on the following turn. So, let's see here. I'm gonna knock off, see what he's got. Was he Eviolite? I feel like he was. He was Berry Juice. Okay, that works out too. Alright, we're just gonna Drain Punch then. Yeah, I'm just gonna Drain Punch. He's gonna Drain Punch himself. We eat this. Dude, doesn't even do half. That's +1 Scrafty. Doesn't even do half. And I got rid of his Berry Juice, and we're gonna do way more back. We just almost knocked him out, dude. And we're gonna get back to full. That's phenomenal. Alright, well, I'm gonna Drain Punch again. I mean, if he predicts it and goes into Frillish, that's fine, honestly. Like, he dies to Stealth Rock. So he's gonna Thunder Punch and go for a Paralysis. Slash doesn't want to get health back because he knows that if he does, then, like, he's in trouble. So anyway, Manfu kills Scraggy with DP. Okay, Scraggy's gone. Alright, he's got a Choice Scarf Mankey, he's got a Barboach I don't know anything about, and a Frillish, which probably has Eviolite. Barboach probably doesn't. So what does the Barboach have then? Dude, I'm so nervous about Barboach, man. I just don't want to get set up on. But as long as my Mienfu's in good shape, I should be okay. As long as Mienfu's in good shape, I should be okay. I think whatever, unless he goes Barboach here, I think I just switch out. There's no real reason for me to stay in against the Frillish. And I can always Memento. If Barboach comes in against Stunky, I can just Memento. I can eliminate his Dragon Dance, weaken him to the point where Mienfu comes back in. If he tries to set up on Stunky, so he can't set up on Stunky. I just gotta make sure he does not set up on anything. So I'm not gonna bring Togepi in at this point in the match, because Togepi is set up fodder for the Barboach. So we just don't bring Togepi in. Here comes Jock. That's gonna be the Barboach. Okay. I feel like he's Z-move. I feel like there's a chance he's Z-move. I think I Drain Punch over Knockoff. I'm gonna Drain Punch. I feel like he's Dragon Dance Z-move, like Ground Z or something. I just need damage off on him. I don't feel like there's any way he's taking 2 Drain Punches. So he's faster, which means he's not very bulk invested. Or actually he's just running a little bit of speed, but he is Dragon Dance. So if he's not Eviolite, this is gonna do over half. Okay, so he's not Eviolite. I think he's Z-move, dude. I really do. I think he's Z-move. Does Earthquake kill me, or it's Z? I don't think it does. If he's max attack Adamant, there's a chance. Is there any reason why I don't just Drain Punch here? I think I just Drain Punch. I just don't let him get +2. There's the Z-move, called it. Okay. Is it ground or water? What is that? Oh, is that Fly Z? Was that Fly Z, bro? You really brought Fly Z? Wow. Alright. Barboach kills Mienfu with Flyinium Z. Okay. That's fine, man. That's fine. He's gonna kill me there. Okay. I knew the Z move was coming, but I just could not allow him to get +2. That was it. Just don't let him get +2 is really what it came down to there. Alright, we're in the Brave Bird mode now. We just Brave Bird everything now. We just Brave Bird everything right now. Brave Bird the whole world. Barboach is in Brave Bird range. I'm faster because I'm Choice Scarf. That's a dead Barboach. Doduo kills Barboach with Brave Bird. Togepi also kind of just wins this game, I think. I think I'm just gonna, like, at this point, like, basically all I have to do is find ways to chip down the Frillish, which is a little tricky, but I can do it. I think I just go Stunky and Dark Pulse and just, like, start to chip away. I could sack something off. I could switch in Togepi. It's gonna be a little annoying these last couple turns here switching around, as we try to just find ways to get Doduo in. But basically Doduo just comes in and just clicks Brave Bird. Once Frillish is a little bit weaker, it's over. But I just have to make sure Doduo is, like, in good shape for the Mankey, because Choice Scarf Mankey is a little scary. I mean, I have Togepi, but still. Here comes No Name. That's his obvious play here. I feel like he either scalds or he just, I don't know if he doubles here. I mean, the thing is I knock him out. I don't stay in though. There's no reason I stay in here. So I just go Pepe here because I could just Dark Pulse. I can just Dark Pulse. And like if Mankey comes in, I don't really care, honestly. I don't really care if Mankey comes in because he's going to have to U-turn or whatever. I just go Togepi, and then Togepi can start trying to get Ancient Power Boost. I can stall out this Frillish all day, it seems. Since he showed me Scald Recover, that's it. He doesn't seem to have Toxic. So I'm not really concerned about it. And if I get a boost or two, like eventually I think Togepi just wins against Frillish. I would guess. So let's go Stunky here. Again, if Mankey comes in on the Dark Pulse, it's fine. I'm not really concerned about it. He's going to Scald. He's going to try to get burns. It's really not doing a ton. He isn't going to score a burn this time. I can live another one. I think I just Dark Pulse, honestly. Like, why am I going to let the Mankey come in on me? Yeah, I don't see why I do anything other than just Dark Pulse here. I just have to manage my sacrifices. If this does half to him, we're in great shape. It does close. I get a flinch that's big. He's probably going to recover, though. So, I'm just going to Dark Pulse again. He's probably going to try to recover stall here. Another flinch would win the game. He's going to recover. Okay. So, the question is, do I try to set up right now? I don't think I pull the trigger on the setup, man. I just don't. I just don't think it makes sense. I'm going to Dark Pulse again. All I have to do is have him below half and let Doduo come in and just click Brave Bird. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't want Stunky to go down right now, but that was good damage. Scald, okay. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to do the same thing, Dark Pulse again. I mean, again, a flinch seals the deal here for the game. A crit will do it too. I'll take the crit. Oh, no crit. Just a good roll. Okay. So that's going to be it, I think. Stunky kills. We got the high roll. Frillish with D-Pulse. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, there's nothing he can do there at this point in the match. Like, we're in a situation where we kind of just win. So, I'm going to save for differential because we are chasing playoffs here. So, I'm going to go to my man Lucky Egg. We're going to Dazzling Gleam this thing. I want my man Togepi to get a kill here. That would be so sick if Togepi can get a kill. If Togepi goes down, then I go... I switch out anyway. But I don't think this is an agility Mankey here. I'm pretty sure it's Choice Scarf. So... he's going to Rock Slide. He misses. Doesn't really matter. We just Dazzling Gleam now. So Rock Slide was his play. His neutral play there. He's going to Rock Slide again. See how much this does. Brings down to 11. And Dazzling Gleam. I don't think this kills, but it'll do a lot. Alright, it just cause. Yo, Togepi getting a kill, dude! Togepi kills Mankey with D-Gleam. And we keep our differential, which is nice, and that should lock us for playoffs. We're gonna win 4-0 win. That should lock us up for playoffs, guys. So, despite this crazy season, we're actually in a decent spot right now. That puts us actually at 7-4. We can finish the season 8-4, dude, which is crazy. Like, 8-4 is actually not bad at all. 7-4 puts us in a pretty good spot, dude. So, I'm, like, pretty pumped about that. So, good games to Miticus, man. Thanks for the battle, dude. That was a pretty fun one. Again, it came down to just kind of manipulating our swaps, just trying to find good opportunities to bring in Doduo. I know Doduo kind of wrecked in that battle, so Doduo got 2 kills, which is nice. Mienfoo got a nice kill there. Stunky got 2 kills, which is cool. And then Togepi seals the deal there with the nice Dazzling Gleam on the Mankey. So Togepi makes its first appearance, baby, and does the work. I hope you guys enjoyed this longer Little Cup battle. Show some love, man. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one. And be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.